So it's similar to a goal, right? The goal's never important. If you make the goal important, right, you have to start to understand, well, why is that goal important? Why is that goal important? Why is it important that I hit that target, that I get that goal, that I achieve that a specific, tangible, measurable, practical thing? Why is it so important, right? And it's the same with a plan. You know, Mike Tyson said everyone has this was, I think, when he was in his prime. Everyone had a plan until they got punched in the face, and it's a great metaphor for life because you don't know what's coming up. You know, Rocky in Rocky 4, I think, said, you know, life isn't rainbow and sunshine. Life is harsh, right? It's got a way of really slapping you in the face, or kicking you in your ass, or stabbing you in the back even. Things are going to happen that you're not expecting, outside of your control, and you want to be able to respond to that, right? To the things that you're not prepared for. And the paradox of that is that you want to be as prepared as possible. And preparing yourself, right, gives you a better chance of responding to what you're not prepared for. And that's the same as planning in the plan, right? You have a plan and then COVID happens, or you break your leg, or your boyfriend leaves you, or you lose your job, right? So your plan's now gone to shit, right? Well, yeah, the thing is, you want to be planning constantly. You want to be constantly planning, which means taking the actions that you said you'd take, right? Reflecting on the outcome, the results, the consequences of those actions, and then planning again with that new information. Because every time you reflect on something, every time you do something, you get new information. Every time you reflect on it, you get even more, deeper information because you're thinking about it. What does that mean? Why did that work out that way? What worked well? What didn't work? Right? What can I learn from this? And then you use that in your planning to come up with a better plan so you can take better action. And the better the plan, the better the action, the deeper the reflection, the more you learn about yourself, about the world. That's awareness. Everything's about self-awareness. Right? So the planning increases your self-awareness, not the plan. The plan doesn't matter. But without aiming for a plan, you're not getting into the action of planning. Without aiming for a goal, you're not getting into the action of preparing to achieve the goal. It's the marathon, right? Let's take the Olympic Games. Every 4 years. So your plan is to win the gold at the Olympic medals. And you spend 4 years preparing for that. And then the day before your event or the morning of your event, you pull your hamstring. Right? You can't achieve your goal now. But the thing is, look at the spin-off benefits. Look at the 4 years of preparation, what that's done for you. It's got you stronger physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's created you a support network. It's given you a vocation, something of a livelihood. It's given you a taste of what it's like to prepare. It's given you more experience so that the next event, whenever that is, you're better prepared. You're a better person. There's more of you. You've grown. Right? And that's in the preparation, not in the achievement of the goal. So in that the plan is the gold medal, for example. Right? The goal. The planning is the preparation while you're trying to achieve the goal. Top of the mountain's another good one. Right? Your goal is to get to the top of the mountain. But really, the growth, the journey, the experience happens in your preparation. The connections that you make, the support that you have, what you learn about yourself, the strength that you gain physically and mentally from the challenge, and climbing up to the mountain. That's the experience, not the top of the mountain. And then you get to the top of the mountain, then so what? You got to climb all the way back down, which is, depending on which mountain, is already a stretch for you as well. And then you carry on with your life. What, the next goal, and then the next goal, and then the next goal? It's all a bit aimless, right? So the idea is to understand, why do I want to get to the top of the mountain, and who do I have to become to be able to achieve that? And it's who I become that you take with you for the rest of your life, not getting to the top of the mountain. You get 80% to the top of the mountain, 70%, 60%. You're still a much better person in a much better position to carry on responding to whatever life throws at you. And that's the idea. That's the idea of a challenge, right? And so you're setting a goal to challenge yourself to be better. You're creating a plan to challenge yourself to be better, to get more out of life, to create more opportunities, to unlock more of your potential. That's the point of a plan. It's like a goal. It's something to aim at, so it gets you moving and thinking in a particular way that's going to give you a better outcome overall and a better baseline from which to work towards wherever you're going.